is late, but this is the first Tier 2 race out of Singapore, and this is short qualifying with your boy Matty Skills here in Tier 2. I want to say a big warm welcome to everyone. We've got 4 new tiers at Wallaby Racing League. And now this is Tier 2, a couple of new faces up to Tier 2. Evil Blade, of course, racing Tier 2 this year. Kano for the Red Bull is on his outlap. Left for Dead will be watching very intently, and I am told that rain is imminent. So who can get out? Who can get their hot lap done? Because that might be all we see of qualifying tonight. We've got rain in 5 minutes here at Singapore, and as you can see with the news of the rain, you've got every single car out trying to get a lap in before the track gets wet. So we've started in great style here. The Nemesis Cruz didn't get the memo going out on the medium tyre. He's going to have to get back in quickly, I reckon, and change that medium tyre if there is rain coming. If you can hear me, let me know in the chat below. Who do you like today? Osgo Kano. He's going to be quick in Tier 2. One of the favourites to take it out. No, Cruz has decided to stay out and do a lap on those medium tyres. So we'll see what he does in the Alfa Romeo. Big man Rye also is going to be quick as well. Kano's going to be quick. Roshan Robot's going to be quick. But also my boys, my Mercedes boys, my boys Blue, my boys Carl Finiza is going to take out the championship. And right behind him is going to be my boy Blob Drip 178 for the Mercedes. Let's ride along board Kano then, and let's see what he can do in his outlap. Probably pole position tonight. Probably going to be a 129.5, I would imagine. Yes, Lefty. What do you want? We've got a hype train. Have we got a hype train on the screen? We've got 62%. Let's get some subs. Stop dribbling shit. Lefty, mate. Thing is, mate, Lev drives for you. Enough said, alright? But let's see what Kano can do then, riding on board the Red Bull. We have got a hype train, sub, gift, or use bits to get to the next level. We're at 62%, so if you've got some bits, if you've got some subs, Abyss, I recognise a sub, Abyss OCE has subscribed at Tier 1. Thank you so much, Abyss. How about you gift another sub, you cheap bum? Let's see what Kano can do coming around the last sector on that last chicane. Of course, Marina Bay Circuit has changed. Nemesis Cruise will 137, and Kano in the Red Bull shakes off the preseason dust, but can only do a 132.29. Bevs with a 132.88, and it's JTM with a 129. There we go, 626 puts the gauntlet down in the Alpine for Mr. Duck Puncher. And Abyss, mate, can you gift the sub, please? Roshan Robot in the other Alpine then with a 129.387. Toppy goes through in the McLaren. Only good enough for P6. That looks like a bit of a burner lap there. And Formula Fish, he's a new person to the grid. But we got there! Level 1 complete. Duck Puncher gifted a sub to War Machine. Duck Puncher in with the clutch. He's gifted 2 subs, and we've got there. We've got there. We're about to beat the last record. Keep up the support, people. 44 minutes and 30 seconds, and we're at 22%. Here we go. Here we go. Whoa, yeah, come on. This is what Skillsy does to a stream, baby. Alright, Formula Fish goes to 137. Blady 131.497 as Zonix is hot. And he is hot in the AlphaTauri tonight. 129.478. He goes second quickest. Roshan on provisional pole then. How far is rain away? That is the question. And do we have rain for the race? Shitty Whizzer goes 129.753. Nemesis cruises in the pits. He'll want to get some tyres on. Globe in the Mercedes. If you can hear me, please get out. Please put a lap on. But maybe he's waiting for track evolution, because in the Mercedes, we are the smartest, we are the fastest, and we will take out Red Bull tonight. Carl Finiza currently P6, with a 1:29.927. And big man Ryan, the AlphaTauri, has left the session. He has DNF'd into the wall. It doesn't look good for him. The Williams yet to set a lap as well. Magic Shot, we know he's got some pace. Currently starts his first hot lap then. Let's ride along board the Williams and see what he can do. Mr. Magic Shot should be tier 1. Will he sandbag to stay in tier 2? Only time will find out. As Goffy says, what did you call him? I called him Shifty Wizard, mate. What do you think I called him? Mate, get your head out of the sand, alright? Get your head out of the sand. Me and Goffy had some great wheel-to-wheel action the other night in Tier 4. Tier 4 currently getting the least amount of tickets so far. Tier 3 drove like a bunch of shitbags, got 34 tickets in, and wasn't very nice at all. Let's see if Tier 2 can do something better than that as we see Magic Shot go around Sector 2 then. Where can he place his time? We're going to have a look. He comes up to the end of Sector 2 then. Down this main straight, it's the second DRS zone for the street circuit. He goes a 104, 429 for the 2 sectors. And then he's coming around to what now is the longest straight at Singapore. Funny enough, it is not a DRS zone. They've, of course, taken out the stadium section. Can I send a big... yeah, I can, mate. I think I can do that. Let's see if I can send an invite to Big Man Roy. No, I can't. I can't. Someone needs to invite him because he's not on my EA account. How do I add him? He's retired from the session. Gone around with Magic Shot. He goes P4 129.707. Globe Drip for the Mercedes is currently on his fast lap as well. You said 5 minutes for the rain, Lefty. Lefty is in fact a liar. There is no rain and we've got 10 minutes left of qualifying and it's already been 8 minutes. So let's ride along board then. Let's ride along board Globe Trip. Let's see what he can do. On his... Oh, there's a splash of rain. Did I see a splash of rain there? There could have been a couple of drops, but we'll find out as Globe Trip goes close to the wall there. But he has invalidated. Oh no, it is heartbreak for the Mercedes team principal here at Singapore. At Singapore. Bevs is out as well. Everyone's trying to get a lap out. There is rain. I am sorry for doubting you, Lefty, but there is rain. And Globe is in the pits. Has he lost his chance to qualify? He is currently in the pits. Ozgo Kano as well. One of the championship favourites is in the pits as well. So what's going to happen? Abyss, Lefty and I are getting the same comms. Abyss, rain any time now. He's saying 5 minutes. Lefty, Abyss, are you in there? You can't spectate. What are you doing in here, mate? What are you doing? Big Man Rice, his race is already ruined. ZK's asking why. Someone gift us a sub. Oh no, our hype train is over. Thank you so much for the hype train. It was a success. And we'll share that. Choo choo. Yep, we are so sure we want to share that. Choo choo hype train, thank you very much. Oh no, Big Man Rye went out without a setup on. So that happens. And as everyone starts to lose a little bit of pace, as the track gets a little bit wet, Ozgo Kano is P16 in the Williams. The Mercedes is coming out on the soft tyres. Maybe he'll get a lap in. And hopefully the circuit is not too wet, but he's going to have to get around pretty quick. And at the moment, Roshan Robot is our provisional pole here at Singapore. Huss has called it. Huss has gone in. Matty, get this man an invite. Well, I'm trying, but what's his EA, man? What do I do, bro? I can't right now. What do I do? Invites. Invites. Do I add a friend? Mate, I have no friends. Invite friend. I need to get his EA account. I don't have his EA account. He's not my friend. Man, I don't know what to do here. I did take it back, Lefty. It's big man, right? Yeah, I know, but I don't have to go out to add an EA account. Like, I don't know. How do I? Hang on a sec. Let's go. Kirko ZK wants to be my friend. Can you add me, big man, right? Can you add me? And then I can see the invite or the request. But I don't know if, how can I don't know if I can add you while being in the game. Add me. Matt Skills 316 or it's Loopy Potato. But look up Matt Skills 316, man. And then I can add you as a friend here in EA. And then we can get going. Alright, Magic Shot invited him. Thank you very much, Magic Shot, you beautiful bloody human. As Zonix is in the pits, Roshan's in the pit. Everyone's retiring because it is wet. It is wet. Home race pole, baby, for Roshan Robot. That's true. He's just down the road from his Singaporean hotel there. But who's gone out? Formula Fish has gone out. Formula Fish has gone out on the soft tyre. He has said, guys, I'm not retiring. There's still a couple of minutes. There's still 5 minutes left. No, he's coming. He is coming. Formula Fish has gone, all right, it is a bit too wet. I'm gonna be happy with P14. I'm not gonna be a silly bugger. You know, even though I'm a fish, I can drive in the wet. I won't be a silly bugger. Come on, mate. Come on, mate. Come on. Let's go. Let's go. Retire, guys. Retire. And we'll play the T2 standings. Let's go. Come on. Come on. Let's go. Come on. Kano. Kano. Retire. Kano. 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 Yep. Left. Good job. Good job. Zonix. Zonix. Retire. Wait, Zonix. Zonix, if you can hear me, retire. Zonix. Oi, Zonix. Oi, Zonix. Oi, Zonix. Mate, if you make me wait here for 4 minutes and 22 seconds, mate, there's going to be stuff to answer for, I'll tell you that much. We'll run through. Roshan Robot goes pole position then, and P2 is Zonix is hot. JTM Magic Shot is 3rd and 4th on the 2nd row. Lev and Shifty Wiz are 5th and 6th. Carl Faniza in the Mercedes. Come on, son. P7. Mushy P's first race for Wallaby in P8. Kano P9 up to Tier 2. Recently promoted from his championship from Tier 3 last year. Bev's P10 then. Maxi Boy, it's Dido, locks out 11 and 12. Nemesis Cruise P13. Formula Fish P14. Golf King and Ozgo Kano, 15 and 16. Ozgo Kano, a bit disappointing for him. He is one of the championship favourites. Evil Blade in P17 then. Toppy, one of the fan faves in P18. Globe Drip in P19. And Big Man Rye, who forgot to put a setup on, is currently in P20. Oh, I need to change the name from Tier 3 to Tier 2, mate. I tell you what, Skillsy's got no idea anymore. He's lost his plot, hey?
Thank you for your patronage.
He's lost the plot. Sorry, guys. I've had a rough 48 hours, I'll be honest with you. But appreciate the... there we go. Tier 2. There you go. There you go. Change the title, mate. Change the title. We've got 2 minutes and 54 seconds of qualifying left here. Still waiting on Zonix. And Abyss says Alpine 1 and 3, let them cook. And Globe Drip says Sonic's hands in the head there. And we are waiting. And let me sing you a little song while we're waiting. Oh, there we go. Zonix has finished. Okay, so there is our top 10 there. And we're just going to play our intro.
Thank you for your patronage.
So welcome along everybody to the opening round of Wallaby Season 6 Tier 2. The lights are on and the drivers are ready for 31 laps around in the Lion City. Here is the track then for the Singapore Grand Prix. things have changed around the Marina Bay circuit since the last time we were here. We've lost 4 corners and the lap length has been reduced to just over 5 kilometres. We have 19 corners, 12 to the left and 7 to the right with 3 DRS zones. With the removal of the Marina Bay circuit, another overtaking opportunity emerges into turn 16. We have 3 tyre compounds for this Grand Prix as well, and they are the softest compounds of the Pirelli range. The hard is the C3, the medium is the C4, and the soft is the C5. Mediums or hards are the preferred race tyre, but with the late chance of safety car, we might see the softs come out tonight. Also, onto the driver's end, Blade and Cruz in there. Man Rai and Camillo in the Alpha Tauri. Representing the Ferrari is Formula Fish, and it's Dito. In the Alpine, we've got Roshan Robot, and it's JTM. Mushy Peas and Maxi Boys in the Aston Martin then. A new face there to the grid. SJ, the one, and Bevs representing the Haas in the championship. Toppy and a new one, Clouds, who's got some pace in the McLaren. Carl Finese and Glow Drip are going to represent the Mercedes tonight. We've got Kano and Lev in their rivals in the Red Bull then. And then Magic Shot and Ozgo Kano in the Williams. And it is going to be an absolute cracker of a race. Welcome to Singapore. So, the formation lap then. Roshan Robot will lead us away from the front of the pack. Zonix is hot, will be right next to him. Hot on his tail. JTM Magic Shot behind them then. Lev, Shifty Wizard, Carl Finese, Mushy Peas, Kano and Bevs will wrap out our top 10. Don't go anywhere. Toppy said he forgot to turn hot lap on. Yep, fair enough, Toppy. Alright, so put in the chat who you think is going to be on the podium tonight. There is our, let's have a look at the tyres. What did everyone decide to start on? Did anyone choose a soft tyre? No. As predicted, the medium and the hard tyre are the tyres of choice this evening. The hard tyre quite good around the Marina Bay circuit here. If you do have to pit on lap 1, you can chuck the mediums on. Chuck the hards back on around lap 15 and you can usually go to the end there. So there you go, the possible race strategies. 1 stopper, hard to medium, 2 stopper, medium, soft. I doubt many people will be going for that strategy tonight unless there is a lot of safety cars. But Singapore is not nice to tyres around this circuit. Only Feden said that Dito will be up there. Alpine Baby Cook is what Duck Puncher says. He needs some cooking done tonight. And Henchman says, up the Haas. Well, I've got news for you all, and it's all bad because Mercedes is going to be 1-2 in Singapore this evening. So as we line up for the grid then, and here we go then, the last couple line up for the grid. Henchy says they will choke Skillsy. I hope not, mate, I hope not. But here we go then, Roshan Robot in the Alpine and the AlphaTauri right there with him. And we are ready to go here at Singapore. It is 3 lights, 4 lights, 5 lights. And away we go then at Singapore. It is lights out. Roshan Robot looks like he got away pretty well, but the AlphaTauri looks like he's got a little bit more grip on those medium tyres. He was also going to be a little bit quicker, and he's got the inside line as well. Roshan Robot does close him off. They give each other enough space though, and they look like they are going wheel to wheel into the first DRS zone. They come around the corner and it all looks pretty good, but the AlphaTauri in the Zonics has taken out P1 and currently in the lead, but Roshan Robot says, not today, buddy, and he comes back at him, and they're still wheel to wheel. This is fantastic racing. Roshan Robot goes off the racing line, so he has to get out the position. They touch and they're wheel to wheel once more. So for 5 corners of lap 1, we have seen wheel to wheel racing. It's Roshan Robot and it is Sonic. They're down the main straight right now. Roshan back into P1. Sonic's P2, and Sonic's has had to slip in behind because we have a safety car, and that safety car has been caused by Cruz, who is out of the Singapore Grand Prix. I tell you what, you better strap in because we have got some racing for your ass. We have got some racing for your ass. That is some racing for your ass. I tell you what, I am excited. I am excited because I am here. We are T2. Let's have a look at the changes in position then. I need some water. My throat is going to be absolutely cooked by the end of this. Golf King losing 3. Ozgo Kana up 4 positions. That's why he's one of the championship favourites. Bev's also a championship favourite, I'll say. Up 3 position. Up the Mercedes. Up 1 position on you, mate. Well done. Toppy up 3 positions. Great start by him. Big Man Rye without a setup is up 3 positions as well. So our biggest losers out of that, obviously, Cruz, who has DNF. Blade has had to pit. Looks like he has got a little bit of damage, or is he just taking advantage of the early pit stop then? He's down a couple of positions. Golf King down a couple. Dito down a couple. And Shitty Wizard down a couple of positions as well. What a start to the Singapore Grand Prix. You better strap in because you are in for a night of premium excitement and entertainment. And if you haven't yet, hit the follow button. We go live 3 nights a week with 4 races. We're on Sunday at 6:30 Australian Eastern Daylight Time. 8:30 on a Sunday is Tier 3. Tier 2 is right now. It's what you're watching and enjoying. Tier 1 is on Wednesday, 8:30 Australian Eastern Daylight Savings Time. And if you're feeling generous and you've got $9, if you're not cheap, then hit the subscribe button. We'd love to see it. All the money goes back into building this league and getting it to be the greatest thing on this side of Santa's arsehole. So we'd love the support. And if you are a Sky Q or Sky Glass customer, just hit the red button on your remote right now and you'll have access to all 20 onboards and team radios. So that's for our Sky Q and Sky Glass customers. Just hit the red button right now and you'll get access to that premium content. I said Shifty Wizard, okay? Shifty Wizard, mate. The name is Shifty Wizard, okay? And yeah, thank you very much. Thank you very much. Wooly says, okay, Crofty. Left 4 Dead says pit lane infringement. Well, Left 4 Dead, put a fucking ticket in if you don't like it, mate. Alright, Magic says he just cut across the track. Can't do that, mate. Clip it, put it in there. ZK, love your nuts, mate. Henchman, Left 4 Dead missed it. Crying faces. Let's see who took advantage of the pits then. Let's have a look. Yeah, so only Bladey coming into pit, and he's put on those medium tyres as well. So maybe he's looking for a 2-stopper. He'll certainly be a lot faster when we restart the race. But yeah, welcome. Alright, we are back. Safety car lap 3 of 31. And if any racing's like what we just saw, then it's going to be a cracking race here at Singapore. Duck Puncher must be a happy man right now. His men are running P1 and P3. And Abyss called it early, to be honest. Abyss did call it early. I've got a joke while the cars are going around. I've got a joke for the stream, and as I say that, I can hear Duck Puncher and Goffy and Kirko going, "Oh gosh, Matt, please keep it PG." But I will. It's why didn't the fat fish fit in the hole? Because it was too fat. Oh man, it's a good one. That cracks me up every single time. Alright, so Roshan Robot will lead us out. If you're not aware or you're new to Formula 1, the safety car will come in this lap. Roshan Robot will effectively become the new safety car. He will set the pace for the pack, and as soon as he puts his foot down, then he will be off, and they can go racing once more. So lap 3 of 31, as they warm their tyres up, we will watch Roshan to see when he has gone. And he has put his foot all the way down, but I don't know, is that a start? I don't know. It doesn't look like it. He did have his foot on his brake. So here we go then. Around the final chicane, coming up to the final corner. When is he going to? When is he going? He's gone! Roshan Robot has gone. He has gone. We are back green flag racing again. And it all looks pretty good from here. No one really caught sleeping. Zonix's Hot was quick on the accelerator down the back. It all looks pretty good so far. So around the first couple of corners we go then. No changes of positions just yet, but they do go inside each other. Someone is ghosting there. It looks like it's Tito. He's currently not in the Grand Prix, and out in front is Roshan Robot by 0.3 of a second. So then, round lap 4, after the safety car restart, Roshan Robot gets away pretty cleanly. Big man ride, gets past Tito. I don't think Tito is in his car at the moment. No, he is not. He is red Xing and he is ghosting. So he is currently out. Osgo Kano right behind Maxi Boy. He'll want to make some moves pretty quickly as well. And someone else that wants to make some moves pretty quickly is Carl Feniza, and he is all over our rivals in the Red Bull. So it is Carl Feniza and Lev going at it. And obviously at Singapore, all the laps read up out the front. It is wheel-to-wheel action once more between the Alpines and the AlphaTauri. Zonix's Hot is just in front. The Alpines had the yield, but the Alpines got more straight line speed. And it is Roshan Robot back in front. And they go wheel-to-wheel once more. Zonix has had the yield around the chicane. They're going to end up in the wall. But he's going to come back at him. So here we go. Zonix is hot around the final corner. Up the backside of Roshan Robot. Can he get the job done? There's no DRS as we see it's JTM goes fastest to 134.519, but it is Roshan Robot back out in front, and this is going to be a classic drive the entire time. You can see that Zonix's Hot has much faster turning speed, is much better in the corners. Looks like he's running a little bit higher wings. Roshan Robot with the straight line speed then. So can Roshan Robot get out of the DRS zone of Zonix? It doesn't look like it, and Zonix comes back at him once more, and they just about touch. But Roshan Robot decides to stay ahead, and someone else that's going wheel to wheel was Carl Feniza, who's now got past the Red Bull in Lev X, and he continues to climb. Get in there, baby, go Mercedes. Roshan Robot out front, Zonix is hot behind him, and it's JTM wants to join the party now. What can the Alpines do? Can they work together to try and secure the top spot, or are they got under orders by Duck Puncher to race? It is early in the season. It'll be interesting to see the strategy that these two employ. So there is a little bit of a gap then. After P8, Mushy Peas has just fallen out of DRS zone from Shifty Whizzer. Shifty Whizzer then all the way up to its JTM. It's going to be a little bit of a DRS train unless they can break it in the next couple of laps. And it's Tito just trundling around in, I think, AI down in P19 then. So closest battle at the moment is up the top. Roshan Robot has stretched the lead just by 0.3 of a second, but Zonix is huge and mega in the first sector. As you see the notice, we have got DRS. So he's not going to have DRS down that straight, but he will have DRS down the next straight, and he is mighty close as we see Bevs gobble up Lev XRT, but they are going wheel to wheel, and let's have a look here then. So wheel to wheel is Bev and Levs then. They just about touch, but it is Lev in the Red Bull. So here we go then. We were on board with Bev. Sorry about that, guys. But it is Roshan Robot out in front, still from Zonix, and there he's a lot closer this time. So it is Zonix right behind him in the AlphaTauri. Can he make a move? He can't. He has to stick in behind for now. But it is Roshan, and Zonix is hot. Sorry, I haven't seen much of the rest of the race, but this is where it is at. This is where the action is. And he comes around the corner and he's going to get DRS once more. Can Zonix do it? Because Roshan Robot's hard tyres are going to come into effect soon. And I fear that Zonix is not going to get this many opportunities as he tries to go around. But Roshan Robot closes the door. He slams the door faster than the first girl I tried to kiss slammed the door in my face. Far out. That was heavy-handed. Get back in your lunchbox from Roshan Robot there. You're not taking my lunch money. I am P1. I am in the Alpine, and that was some hard racing. So here we go then. Roshan Robot out in front from Zonix. And everyone else is fairly close. Shifty Whizzer in the McLaren looking to get the job done. But it's JTM up the front. And are they going 3 wide? It looks like it. And JTM goes, thank you very much. We are racing here. There are no team orders. And it is a 3-way battle for P1 between it's JTM, Zonix and Roshan. Roshan's going to be careful here. He could lose a couple of positions. And Magic Shot is coming up as well. Joins the party with Carl Faniza. And this is amazing racing at Singapore. This was the tier that everyone wanted to look at. This was where it was at. Zonix in the AlphaTauri. Can he do anything now? It is Alpine, it's JTM out in front from Roshan Robot. And now, do we have Alpine team orders? Can Duck Puncher tell us what is going on here? So here we go then. So here we go then. At the Singapore Grand Prix. Take a breath, because it is now it's JTM who has got more pace than Roshan Robot. Now over a second out in front from Roshan Robot. Maybe there was team orders just to swap it around. We've got Kano putting pressure on Mushy Peas as well. So Roshan Robot out in front now from its JTM. We haven't had a safety car in a while. We've had 9 laps of racing. Zonix is currently P3, Magic Shot P4, Carl Faniza P5 in the Mercedes. Bev's Magic Shot makes a move then on Zonix is hot. And Magic Shot up into P3, and the AlphaTauri is going backwards, but he's going to get DRS. down this main straight. Can he do something about it? But Magic Shot's also got DRS, so can Zonix do anything about it? No. Magic Shot shuts the door and he moves under P3. He is the current team prism for Williams, and Ozgo Kano is making an absolute charge as we see Kano get past the Aston Martin in P10. So here we go then. Roshan Robot out in P1. Skills just needs a bit of a glass of water here. So Bev's up to P4, we've got a car around, it is Zonix. Is currently around in P. He's just losing positions as we're going. And Goffey says that, yeah, water with a coconut twist. I think I'm going to have to. I think I'm going to have to, Kirko. As Zonix goes round then, and Ozgo Kano up into P4, up into P3, and he is gaining positions. Colford is got he's pitting, sorry, they are pitting, sorry. So we have got damage. So Carl Feniza, has he got damage? He hasn't, but he's going to choose this time to pit onto the medium. He does. He has to put on a new wing. So absolute heartbreak for Carl Feniza, who has to get a new wing in there. Big Man Rise also in the pit, getting a new wing. So there is chaos everywhere. Bevs has to get a new wing as well. He's in the pits. But I'll tell you what, the Williams has lucked out big time here because Ozgo Kano has gone from about a P18 down to up to a P3 at the moment. And we have had an absolute change in the grid. Carl Feniza's got a penalty. Hopefully that's not a 5 second. Let's have a look. 3 second time penalty, so he can't get rid of that. Unfortunately, not a good start by him. Lev in the Red Bull now is dead last, and you can hear Left for Dead screaming at the TV like he was screaming at his mother when his parents had sex in front of him. But it is Magic Shot in P2 then from Ozgo Kano. It's JTM in the Alpine P4, Kano P5 in the Red Bull, and Maxi Boy P6 with his teammate Aston Martin in P7 behind him. And now the field has spread. The race was running on an absolute knife's edge, and now we see that the field has spread because of that incident. Probably about 5 cars caught up, and this is our closest battle now, as Roshan Robot now has the opportunity just to scream out ahead in the Alpine, and Magic Shot has chose to pit on his hard tyres. He's going to chuck the mediums on probably, and that releases Ozgo Kano out in front then in the Williams. And funny enough, no safety car, no virtual safety car either. Piastri says this has become interesting. You're right, Piastri, it has, mate. It is absolutely poised. We are on lap 12 of 31. Magic Shot has pit, Bevs has pit, Shifty, Istino, Liv, Big Man Rye, Carl Feniza also choosing the pit, but they've had to put on the medium tyres, and that's probably not going to get them to the end. Can you hear me okay now, Piastri? Is that better, mate? I just made a bit of an adjustment here in the studio, and I actually think it's Fox Sports that's the issue, it's not me. But Roshan Robot has got some pace because he is now 5.5 seconds ahead. So let's have a look at the changes in position. So Ozgo Kano right there from P15 up to P2. is absolutely smashing. He's got pressure from his JTM behind him, who is gaining and gaining and gaining, and has DRS at the moment. He's going to make a change as his JTM picks up a 3-second time penalty for multiple warnings. That's going to be super important later. Let's have a look at the stops then. Evil Blade has stopped once. He's up at the P19. He's got those medium tyres on, and they are 11 laps old, so they're going to be screaming very shortly. And then we had those cars that were involved in the incident. Carl Finese, Magic Shot, Bevs and Shifty Whizzer, all with a sort of issue there. Levs and Big Man Rye as well having to pit, all caught up in that little bit of incident with Zonix, and there will be tickets flying in there, so I hope you're not a steward this week, as Toppy is putting some pressure on Formula Fishstead, and he's in a bit of a red sandwich because he's got the Alfa Romeo right behind him in Evil Blade, but he pulls, oh! And was he shunted? It looked like Formula Fish just moved across him, and Formula Fish goes in front of the Alfa Romeo, and the Alfa Romeo goes ahead, and then the Mercedes comes through, Carl is glob tripped, and it looks like Toppy then moved across at him, and there's Formula Fish into the wall, and that pulls out a virtual safety car, and Formula Fish has lost his front wing, but that certainly didn't look kosher to me. It looked a bit dodgy. It looked dodgier than Left 4 Dead on a Saturday night, flying himself in a sleeping bag with a bottle of moisturiser and a bag of tissues. Oh my goodness. So we have got more action here in Singapore, and we have a virtual safety car. If you're new to Formula 1, that means that they must race to a delta, and they must race to 40% of the speed, as Roshan Robot uses this opportunity to pit and go on the medium tyres. I'm not sure if that's too early. I feel like it is. Kano comes in with the medium tyres as well, hoping for a safety car later, I'm sure. Top Globe Trip, Zonix is hot, Roshan, Mushy Peas all in as well then. Ozgo, Kano and Maxi Boy choose to stay out. Do they know something that we do not? Because everyone else seems to pit. Mick Piastri says more like he did see him. Left 4 Dead says WTF mate. Left 4 Dead says that has to be on purpose. Don't forget to follow when you go live next. And that was absolutely full on, man. It's Dino says he can't get in to retire. That's unfortunate because we are down for maintenance on a Tuesday, mind you. That is definitely different. Ozgo Kano then out in front, and we have green light racing once more, and Kano is dropping down. What's going on? He has spun. Kano, has he been hit? I'm not sure. I didn't see it, unfortunately. But we have a yellow flag in Sector 2 then. And Ozgo Kano out in front from Maxi Boy. And the field is just so spread right now. There's not a lot of battles. But Magic Shot and Mushy P go wheel to wheel. And Mushy P says, mate, stay behind. I don't care how much battery you got. As Magic Shot tries to take the outside line into turn 13. Can he get the job done? He is on the outside. They go wheel to wheel. And that is the racing. Magic Shot up in P8. If you didn't see it, then get a Kodak, because that was a Kodak moment. And that could be overtake of the week. Magic Shot up into P8. What an overtake. You don't overtake there, but Magic Shot says, do you know who I am? And a couple of streets up, it's JTM then on Golf King, gets the job done in the Alpine, back up into P5, and having stopped already, that's going to be good for him, because Ozgo Kano needs to put some distance between him and Evil Blade and Roshan if he's going to maintain P1. And here we go then. Hang on to your seats, because Singapore ain't over. We've just begun. We're halfway through, and as you can see, it's Magic Shot, Carl Finese then trying to get past Golf King, and does he do it? He's on the inside. He gets past him quite comfortably. Magic Shot right behind then, wanting to make quick work of this and try and get some pace up here. But will Golf King make his car like a bus? How easy is he going to make it for him? He does pull off. He doesn't defend too much. He knows it's not his fight, and Magic Shot gets past him and up into P7 then, and Magic Shot is on a charge. Mushy Peas right behind Golf King as well. Golf King yet to pit on that hard tyre, on that medium tyre though. They will be screaming. They go wheel to wheel. Moshi Peas then is going to take him once more, and Golf King has dropped a couple of positions in a couple of corners, and it's nothing pretty from here. Shifty Whizzer then, Golf King, is he going to take him as well? Shifty Whizzer in the McLaren goes wheel to wheel. Can he get the job done? He does, and so does Bevs in the Haas next to him as well. So, a few overtakes there in the middle, and we all come back. It's JTM is the fastest man on track right now. Oz is going for the softs. Oz and Maxi hoping for a full course caution, and they're going to need it because they're on the hard tyres right now. 15 laps old. They're going to be okay for now. Golf King finally into the pits then. As we see him pit, it's Dito still in AI, can't get in there, can't get back in the server unfortunately, so he will be disqualified as Carl Faniza gets overtaken by Magic Shot there. Come on Mercedes, don't play nice, Carl. I know you're the nicest guy on the grid, mate, but we need some points. Get your elbows out. These are team orders from your team principal, mate. Go into the back of him. And we have a caution on Sector 3. I can't see what happened. Maybe it was Formula Fish. Maybe it is the Ferrari. It looks like Roshan Robot past Evil Blade then. Up into P3 in the Alpine. I tell you what, this could be a master stroke from Roshan Robot. But is this guy a tier 2 pace? Because this guy is a bloody jet. Look at him go. Servers are down. Servers are down. Very strange for it to be on a Tuesday night. Might change our racing night. But Maxi Boy chooses to pit then. He is in the pit for the Aston Martin. And that gives Roshan Robot 8 seconds to chase down Ozgo Kano in the Williams, who has gone from P15 to the leader of the Grand Prix, mind you. And where will Maxi Boy come out then? Maxi Boy's going to come out probably P13, maybe behind Lev. We're going to see, yeah, he's going to come out P14, P15 as the field in the middle of the pack is quite constipated right now. Ozgo Kano on those 16-lap-old hard tyres, and Roshan Robot has put his foot down, and he has said, mate, speed is not what I do, speed is who I am, and he has cut out 1.2 seconds of Ozgo Kano in half a lap. This guy is absolutely flying. Look at his delta. It is unheard of. Evil Blade then in the medium tyres as well, trying to keep up with him in the Alfa Romeo. And then it's JTM P4, Magic Shot P5, and Carl Faniza in P6. Ferrari in the mud, Goffey says. Left for Dead says Red Bull hasn't had the luck tonight. Wrong places, wrong time. Left for Dead, I think you're right, mate. Absolutely unlucky for tonight. Lap 17 of 31 though. We are at Singapore and plenty more can happen. We did see two Red Bulls come from last to first, lefty, so mate, don't give up on it, mate. Left, Shitty Whizzer in P8 coming up to Mushy Peas then. He is only 1/10 behind. He's got pressure on him from Glow Drip in the Mercedes. We call him Lewis Hamilton because he is speedy. He is called Glob Trip because he just drips behind. He leaves you for dust. Let's see what he can do then. Shifty Whizzer in the McLaren. Globe Trip in the Mercedes with the medium tyre. Should be a little bit faster. They've both got DRS. What can happen here? They're going 3 wide. Here's McLaren on the inside. They go wheel to wheel with the Aston Martin. Globe Trip just comes to the inside. He says, thank you very much. I'm going to wait. I'm going to pounce. I'm going to double overtake. Am I? No, the door just gets shut by Mushy Peas. But what a move from Globe Trip up into P8. That is some driving for your ass. That is some driving for your ass. The Mercedes ain't done yet though. He's got the Aston Martin in his sights and he's about to have DRS through the bridge section we go then and into the hard braking zone, and the Mercedes gets it done at the apex. They are wheel to wheel. Glow Trip, Mushy Peas, and Glow Trip gets the job done. He's got a little bit of helping of DRS, and that was some amazing driving, my goodness, and the Mercedes up into P7, and you love to see it. That hairpin has a name, Matt. Well, what is the name? What is the name, Piastri? You tell me the name, mate. You tell me the name, buddy, and I'll use the name, alright? But I am skillsy, and I'll use whatever name I want to call it, and I call it the bridge section at Singapore. It's the Massa hairpin. I knew it was the Massa hairpin. I knew it. That's what I was going to say, but I didn't want to look like a fool. You know what I'm saying? Shifty Wizard then, in a bit of a DRS trade. Zonix is hot behind him. Under pressure once more. Shifty Wizard in the McLaren. Can he defend? Can he defend from Zonix? Zonix in the AlphaTauri. Had a spin earlier on. Wants to get the job done. Wants to get some places back. Pulls out onto the inside. They just about go wheel to wheel, but Shifty Wizard shuts the door and says, not on this lap. Maybe the next one, as we see Toppy get past Lev up into P13 then. Shifty Wizard up currently in P8, trying to keep in step with Mushy Peas. He's going to have to keep the DRS if he wants to stay competitive. Ozonics is hot. You can just see him flying past him as Globetrip trying to catch up to his teammate. Can Carl Faniza slow down just that little bit? That is a team order from the team principal to give him a little bit of DRS so he can get out of Mushy Peas' DRS. Can Carl Faniza play the team game here? This is going to help him dramatically as Mushy Peas just tries to hang on for life. And Carl Faniza does just that, drops down just enough to give Globetrip a little bit of DRS. Mushy Peas from Shifty Wizard then, from Zonix, from Bevs, and we have a DRS train here at Singapore. Oz is going very long, you are right. Ozgo Kano, 19 laps on those hard tyres. 20 laps done then at the Singapore Marina circuit, and we go around once more for the 20th time tonight. Globetrip then, a lot closer to Carl Faniza. Is it going to be team orders here? He does look a little bit faster, but they can work together and try and pull each other out of the DRS train from the Aston Martin in Mushy Peas, and they've done just that as they pull out side by side. Please don't take each other out. Carl Faniza letting Globetrip go through, and Globetrip up into P5 then. Got time to chase down a Williams in Magic Shot, but it is Roshan Robot, which is the story of the night. He has just closed down 8.5 seconds in 4 laps of racing, and now finds himself 4/10 behind Ozgo Kano. Roshan Robot called it at the start. He could be tier 1 pace. He has absolutely killed this race. And now, can he get back to the leader of the Grand Prix? He won the qualifying. He got pole position at his home Grand Prix in Singapore. He was leading for the first 10 laps. He had to pit. And now, in the Alpine, with the DRS, putting pressure on the Williams. Can he get back to P1? And it is Roshan Robot into turn 1. Takes the position and now becomes the leader of the Singapore Grand Prix, like it was 10 laps ago, like it was at the start of the night. It is Roshan Robot in the Alpine, and in the words of Bono and Lewis Hamilton at Hungary, the chase is complete. The chase is complete. As Carl Faniza picks up a 3-second time penalty here at Singapore. That's not going to be good for him. His team principal is going to have a couple of words with him after the race, but don't worry about that. Head down, bum up, get focused, mate, and get the most points for your team. Come on, Lewis. Sonics up into P7 in that AlphaTauri. Bev's P10. He is on the hot on the tail of Maxi Boy, trying to chase down that P9 then, and we've got a couple of battles around. Big Man Rye, I'm not sure if he is back in, but he didn't have a setup this whole race, and he's currently P12. Imagine what he could do with a setup. And right now the Williams in Ozgo Kano will be praying for a full course safety car, but unless someone throws their toys out of the bag, I'm not sure if it's going to happen. So Carl Faniza then, under a bit of pressure, pulls off to the side. Does he let Sonic go by? No, here they are, wheel-to-wheel action here. And it is Sonic and Carl Faniza, but Carl Faniza has the inside line, and Sonic's, he just pulls out, leaves him just enough space, and they're going to go wheel-to-wheel. Sonic gets the move done, and it is Sonic's into the chicane up into P6 in the Alpha Tauri. We are on lap 22 of 31 here. We have 9 laps to go as Ozgo Kano has to pit, has to get off those tyres, and Magic Shot is ghosted. He is ghosted. What is going on here for the Williams? Something is wrong. Something is very, very wrong as Globe Drip pulls up then. Ozgo Kano comes out in P11. There's 8 laps here left of racing. Can Globe Trip get himself up onto a podium tonight in Singapore in his first race for Wallaby Racing League? He has DRS on Magic Shot. Magic Shot is currently ghosted, and Globe Trip will ride right past him and up into P3. Magic Shot needs to get back into this race and getting quickly because he is dropping very quickly like flies, and Roshan Robot in 2 laps of racing has stretched his lead out from its JTM to 8 seconds. Man, this boy is quick. Zonix P4 then up from Magic Shot, and Carl Faniza is also going to fly past Magic Shot as well. What's going to happen with the Mercedes? Is he going to go up? Yes, he is. P5 then for the Mercedes as Magic Shot is ghosted. Big man ride then with the no setup in the AlphaTauri, currently P12, trying to get past Ozgo Kano and up into P11. Remember, top 15 get points then. Lev dives into the pits, has to put the soft tyre compound on. Not a great day for the Red Bulls, currently P14 and P16 respectively for the Red Bulls as the field just starts to spread, and we have 8 laps remaining currently at the Singapore Grand Prix as we see Roshan and its JTM in the Alpines. We know Duck didn't have a great tier 4 or tier 3 and losing drivers and doing a couple of trades, but right now he is in the driver's seat because Duck Puncher has a P1 and a P2 in tier 2. It all comes out in the wash, my friend, as Globe Trip looks to chase down its JTM. Top 3 on the medium tyres. Zonix on P4 as we see Shifty Whizzer in the Alpha Tauri going fastest with a 132 before Lev goes fastest in the soft tyre with a 131.446. Magic in a power outage, and there is maintenance at the moment. So at the moment it is server maintenance, so they won't be able to get back in if you do lose out. It is absolutely devastating because Magic Shot was having an absolute cracking race, as now we see him just keep falling down. Ozgo Kano is going to catch him next, and then Bevs is going to catch him as well. Roshan Robot all but wrapped up tonight. He has been absolutely dominant. 7 laps left here at Singapore. It's not over yet, but you can't see many people beating him. Zonix is hot, has just gone from P11 up into P4 with the AlphaTauri on the hard tyres, and he is making the medium tyre runners his absolute bitch. Zonix might be a big shock here because you're right. We've got 7 laps to go, and my God, he is streaming through. At the end of this race, these medium tyres are going to be absolutely screaming. So Roshan needs to manage his tyres as much as he can here, because unless there's a full course safety car, Zonix is going to have the better tyres at the end. So what's Globe Trip going to do here? Is he going to fight him hard? Because Zonix is obviously a lot quicker here, and we don't want to see any DNS. But let's see what happens here. Through the stadium and up to the Massa hairpin we go then. That one's for Jackson. Zonix is hot, gets the DRS. Globe Trip gets a really good exit though. Zonix is hot on those hard tyres. Choosing online. They touch. Oh my gosh, they spin, and we've got it on stream, and Globe Trip spins a little bit. Was there too much contact there? Did Globe Trip give enough room? We'll find out post-race, I'm sure. But Zonix is hot with the battery. Goes through and he hits him again. He hits him again, and Globe Trip is around once more, and Globe Trip is absolutely falling down positions, and you can't race like that. I don't think there was enough room given. Sonic is Hot also spins out, gets past Ozgo Kato down the main straight, and that was absolutely devastating. Twice in as many corners, and now Glowdrip gets a 5-second time penalty for speeding in the pit lane because he had to get his wing changed in the Mercedes. And I tell you what, as a commentator, I've got to be neutral, but as a team principal, I'm going to refrain from commenting because I'm a mature adult that will keep it together for the league. Carl Finisa in P3, it's JTM in P2. That was good news for Roshan Robot then, up in P1, lap 25 of 31 then. Absolute heartbreak for Glowdrip, who was up into a podium position, now has to pit for the soft tyres, and not only have to pit for the soft tyres, he has a 5-second time penalty for good measure. Thank you very much. We have 5 laps remaining at the Singapore Grand Prix. You better have got me some fries. Don't walk in with a Macca's bag with nothing for my belly, Emma. You got nuggets. The perfect protein for the fat man like me in commentating, as Maxi Boy in the Aston Martin catches up. The Shelby rule says Sonic's caught in 4K. Magic Man says power outage. Unique Throne says I'm just here for skills show and not the drama. Amen, Unique. I agree with you, mate. It's been absolutely hectic here. We got Roshan out in front, Alpine P1, Alpine P2, Mercedes P3, but it's Maxi Boy in the Aston Martin, who's also got a lot of speed in the with the soft tyres. And Carl Finisa is double trouble because Ozgo Kato has also overtaken him, and Ozgo Kato on the inside of the Aston Martin. Looks like he's going to get the move done. He doesn't. But Zonix is hot. He's back. He is back, and he's back with a vengeance. With the hard tyres, climb the rankings once more. DRS is open, and the front two, Ozgo Kato and Maxi Boy, go wheel to wheel. And Ozgo Kato says, mate, I'm going to take your lunch money. I'm going to take you to the bank. I'm going to take everything that you've got, and I'm going to put you across my knee, and I'm going to give you a spanky wanky, and I'm going to take P3 and a podium position. Thank you very much. And Maxi Boy just has to take it like the BRT is. It is Ozgo Kato up into P3. Carl Finisa then through the bridge section we go, and up to the Massa hairpin. It is Carl Finisa looking to get the job done on Maxi Boy. He gets the DRS. Come on, Mercedes. We believe in you. We're behind you. But he's got a Zonix is hot, chasing him down for the hunt, and behind him some mushy peas. No one wants some mushy peas on Tuesday night. Give me a Big Mac any day of the week. Here we go then, Shifty over Magic Shot. We know Magic Shot is currently out of the Grand Prix. There is maintenance, he can't get back in. It is heartbreaking stuff. I've never been this heartbroken since my first girlfriend slept with my best mate on my couch. I am absolutely gutted for Magic Shot, but Zonix is hot then, gets a bit of DRS. So does everyone else down the main straight. We've got 4 laps of racing to go, and Zonix is hot. Gets on the pants of Carl Finisa. Can he get the job done? Carl Finisa defends like an absolute boss that he is and stays P5. All good things for Maxi Boy, but Carl Finisa now needs to try and stay in the DRS zone of Maxi Boy to try and put enough pressure on him. Shifty Whizzer and Toppy go wheel to wheel, and Toppy looks like he's also out of the Grand Prix. He is also, yes, he's also Red Xing, so he's also out, as well as we see Evil Blade get the job done. Not yet on Bev on the half. Bev comes back at him on the halves. They just about touch, but that is good racing. They go wheel to wheel, and eventually Bez has to yield as Evil Blade in the Alfa Romeo says, this is my spot. Biatch up into P8 for Evil Blade. Hang on to your hats, because we got 4 laps of racing to go, and we've got Roshan Robot out in front currently on the medium tyre. Woo! What happened with Fish Zachary? Well, Fish went round and he spun round, he lost his front wing. So here we go then, 3 laps at the Singapore Grand Prix. We've only had 1 full course safety. If you can believe it. And as you can see at the back there, we've got someone with DRS, and that someone is Carl Fineza, who wants to get past Sonics. Sonics did get past him on the hard tyre. I tell you what, these medium runners in Roshan, JTM, Carl Fineza and Mushy Peas are going to start feeling like their tyres are dropping off a cliff. They are going to be burning hot, hotter than my wife in a yellow bikini. And I tell you what, there's not many things in this world hotter than that. But we have got Roshan Rover out in front by 4.7 seconds. Here is the battle though. Here is the battle. Carl Fineza then, currently P6 from Zonix, is hot, currently in P5 in the AlphaTauri. Zonix has caused a couple of incidents. I'm sure he's going to find himself in the steward's box, in the steward's rooms after the race with a please explain. But right now, he looks like the fastest man on track on those hard tyres, while all the other mediums are falling behind him. But I don't think he's got enough time. How much of an impact can he make now then with those 40-lap-old hard tyres in the 3 laps that are remaining in this race? AlphaTauri then currently P5, chasing down Maxi Boy. We know Maxi Boy's got pace. It is one thing to catch, but it is another thing to pass. Maxi Boy has got the speed in the Aston Martin, holding him off 4 now, 6 tenths behind then, as Zonix is hot, gets out of DRS from Carl Fineza. So he stays in them. Shifty up onto Bevs then. 3 tenths behind. He's going to get some DRS down this main straight. Can Shifty Whizzer in the McLaren make an impact? There's only a couple of laps remaining. The McLaren is currently running 10 and 11. Shifty Whizzer, P10 in the McLaren. He gets the job done then by turn 1, does he? Does he leave enough room? It doesn't matter because Bevs has been overtaken, and it is Shifty Whizzer up into P9 in the McLaren on those medium tyres. He does have a time penalty though, so how much is that going to matter? Zonix is hot then, has DRS on Maxi Boy. Maxi Boy shuts the door for now, keeps him behind, but can he keep this up for the 2 remaining laps of this Singapore Grand Prix? Don't you go anywhere because we have got 2 laps of racing to go, and this is going to go right down to the end for the minor placings. So Zonix is hot then on the hard tyres, right behind the Aston Martin of Maxi Boy. Cub will be rooting for his boy. The AlphaTauri team will be rooting for Zonix. Let's see what he can do. Zonix, a wild card here. Down the round, the Massa hairpin. Gets the DRS, stays right behind him. Chooses to get a little bit of that draft. When is he going to make his move? He has the rear wing wide open. Maxi Boy shuts the door once more. And Zonix is hot. Is going to have to be patient here because Maxi Boy doesn't look like he wants to give up this position. And here we go then. We have got 1.5 laps remaining. We are on lap 30 of 31. And he goes around the outside. He tries it. Tries to switch back on the inside. Can he get the job done? Maxi Boy shuts the door. Just stays ahead. That is a great move. Great try by Zonix, great defending by Maxi Boy, and down the main straight we go for the last time tonight. It is lap 30, for the second last time tonight. Zonix on the DRS still can't get past Maxi Boy then. Can he get the job done into turn 3 down that DRS straight? So here we go. He's going to have a double dosing of DRS as Bevs picks up a 3-second time penalty for his instance. And here we go then. Zonix is hot. Opens his rear wing. He hasn't had trouble getting past anyone tonight. But Maxi Boy has trouble. They're going wheel to wheel then. They're going to go wheel to wheel. Zonix, does he touch? He pushes him wide. Maxi Boy comes back on. Shuts the door once more. Have you ever seen driving like this before? But you've seen it here at Tier 2 at Wallaby Racing League. If you like this, then give us a subscribe. Give us a follow. Give us some love. Put it in the comments. Tell us that you love it. Because I'm loving it. Oh, what a feeling. This is Toyota at its finest. Through the bridge section we go then. Up to the Massa hairpin for the second last time this evening. Maxi Boy out in front from Zonix is hot. Can he get the job done here? He tries again. Rear wing wide open. Maxi Boy says no. I'm going to stay out in front. And the Aston Martin defends the position once more. He has got 3 DRS zones now to negotiate. Can he get the job done here? He's tried to switch back a couple of times on him. He doesn't get the job done. He does stay behind. Hits the brake. But he will get DRS down this main straight once more. And this is where the battle is at. There's a 4-way battle back here as well. But we're going to stay on these two. Zonix catching Carl Fineza. Another 3-second penalty. Blade is out. Blade is out. As you can see, Blade is out of the Grand Prix. Something has happened. Was there contact? We don't know. Shifty up to Mushy Peas, 2/10 behind then as we go into the DRS zone for the last time tonight. And Maxi Boy was really good through those couple of corners and stretched out 3/10. But we've also got Shifty Wizard there. Here we go, down the outside, the inside, and they go wheel to wheel. Shifty Wizard gets the job done on the other Aston Martin. As we can say, Maxi Boy stays out in front. Shifty Wizard up into P7, but Carl Faniza is defending like an absolute boss in P6. It's going to change with the time changes. So we've lost 3 cars now, and we're on the final lap of the Singapore Grand Prix. And Maxi Boy and Zonix is hot. He's going to go at it once more as they come up to the Massa hairpin. Can they get the job done? This would be the last time you would think that Zonix is hot. He's going to have a chance, and I don't think he is close enough. He's going to have a dive. Maxi Boy stays out in front. Globe Trip leaves the session, but it is all about this boy here. It is all about Roshan Robot. He qualified P1, pole position. He's led most of the race. He has been absolutely fiery, and it is Roshan Robot wins the Singapore Grand Prix. Zonix gets past Maxi Boy then on the very last chicane. The switchback worked, and it is Zonix is hot. Will come down for P4, but it is an Alpine 1-2. Oscar Ocado and the Williams P3. What a drive from him. Zonix is hot P4, Maxi Boy P5, Mushy Peas P6, Shifty Wizard, Bevs, and Carl Faniza rounds out our top 9. Lev will come through with a time penalty though, with P10. Kano will steal that off him. Lev P11, Big Man Ride P12, Toppy P13, Magic Shot P14, and Golf King P15 with Dino P17. What a race! Tier 2 Wallaby Racing League, baby. Yeah! What a drive. Alpine is cooking. Zachary loving the comms. Thanks, man. Really appreciate it, bro. I've got no voice. Whoa, so as you see, let's get these boys in then. It is Roshan Robot. It's an Alpine. It is. Let me view your gaming card. Alright, let's do this. Let's do this. This is Roshan. This is Roshan. This is JTM. Let's get him in here for the interviews and let's online service error. That's fine. I don't need you. Let's go, Kano. How do I get you in here? You're on computer. How do I get you in here? Let's go, Kano, please. We're gonna do Discord after this. Can you invite me, mate? How? Let's go, Kano. How do I invite you? Xbox. Alright, are you my friend on Xbox? Let's go. Add me. Let's go. Add me. No, you add me. Why do I have to do it? Okay. Oz. Go. Sorry, boys. 2 seconds. It's alright, mate. It's alright. Hardest name in the world. Yeah. Alright, searching. Alright, I got ya. Invite, party. I'm even gonna send you a friend request. Done. Alright. Make sure you boys include your audio, please. Let's go. I've invited you. Let's go. You've been invited like 3 times, man. Come on, bro. Didn't receive. He didn't receive it. Didn't receive it. Oh, okay, I might have to include you. Let me fix that. Hang on. Thank you very much for that. All right, now you should. Now you should. All right, well, we'll start with this JTM, and if Oscar Kato, if you can get in, man, please get in. My is Matt Skills 316, and then you can just add me, and then my party's open. Um, so yeah, you can just add me. Um, so it's JTM, man. What a race, bro. Talk us through it. Alpine 1-2, man. Did you let Roshan through early on in the race, and then what was your strategy from there, mate?
Yeah, so pretty much. Oh,
Yeah,
sweet.
that's all right. I'll ask him after.
Well, yeah, pretty much from the start, Roshan had much more pace than me, so it was just a team decision just to let him out front and try and get the win. But then we just worked together. Just yeah, pretty much trying to go for the 1-2 finish, which is super stoked for on round one. But yeah, got tapped a couple of times there by magic shot, I believe. But and I spun there at one stage, but managed to recover for a P2, and then unfortunately 3 second time penalty. The last couple of laps were absolutely insane because I had Osgo chasing me literally 1/10. If one more corner, he would have gotten me. But yeah, that was honestly just an absolutely awesome race. I'm sweating like crazy. It was yeah, just an awesome effort for Alpine, and yeah, really stoked on P2.
Yeah, absolutely cracking race. And JTM, you look like you had some cracking pace, man. So well done. Well done on a great race,
Cheers.
bro. Yeah. Osgo Kano, mate. Good to have you in the party, finally, bro. So good to have you here, mate. And what a race by you. I bet you were hoping for a full course caution that just never came. Oh, include your audio. Include your audio. Let's go. It should
Just
be
go
at
to
the top
party.
of the party. All right,
Sorry.
awesome. Awesome. Yeah.
Yeah, I started P16
Yep.
and because of late quali, it was raining. I was too careful about throughout the race and I managed to overtake people, hopefully, and then some of them crashed and unfortunately Magic disconnected. Anyway, so I was waiting for a late safety car. Didn't come. I was on mediums in the last 10 laps. Congratulations, JTM. So under so much pressure, he didn't make any mistake, and he had me like just 0.1 second. Yeah, it was a very very fun race. Even if like we didn't race tire to tire with JTM, so we were racing with the time, and it was quite fun.
Yeah, absolute killer race by you, mate. It looks like you had a lot of pace, and yeah, there's certainly a lot of chatter around you being the one of the favourites to take out this championship, mate. So well done, great race.
Thank you.
Roshan, pole position, mate. Home Grand Prix, leading most of the race. Your pace looks insane. I've only got one question for you. Where do you get your hacks from, and how much are they? I'm
Oh,
just kidding, mate. Talk us
you
through it.
know,
What a race.
you know what's my hacks? It's called Abyss. The absolute legend himself was engineering us. Me and JTM going through everything. You know, he was one of the reasons. I mean, he might be the sole reason why we finished P1 and P2. But yeah,
Don't tell
absolutely
him that. Don't tell him that, mate. His head's
stoked.
big enough.
Nah, he deserves the props, dude. Come on, he's an absolute G.
Definitely.
Wow,
Yeah,
that's awesome.
but yeah, very happy home race. I haven't actually had any luck in any league race in Singapore. Always
Wow.
either spin or DNF. So yeah, coming with a 1-2 pole. Yeah, very happy. I'm very happy for the team. Obviously, Duck and Easy didn't have a perfect session in tier three, but yeah, me and JTM cooked this session, and yeah, hopefully we can continue this until the next round, and yeah, be a very good championship contender. That's the aim.
Yeah, it was an absolute cracking race, man. Like, And just to see you sort of move through the field as well after you did that pit stop, and chase down the top guy. I think it was 8 seconds in about 4 laps. That's mega.
Yeah, it was Oscar as well. So yeah,
Yeah.
it was pretty fun overall. And yeah, hopefully more races like this, finishing
Yeah.
1-2 and bringing big points to the team.
Yeah, absolutely, mate. Well done. Well, congratulations, man, and congratulations, Bodie winners. Big points, especially at Singapore. So it definitely sets you off for the season, and we all looking forward to Texas.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, one of my better tracks. So yeah.
Yeah. Oh, Roshan's better tracks. If Singapore wasn't. Oh, that's awesome. Nah, we really enjoyed it, man. It was brilliant to call as well from my end. So congratulations, guys. And yeah, that's it from us here at Wallaby. We'll be back here tomorrow night, 8:30 Australian Eastern Daylight Time for Tier 1. But that is lights out. Say hi to your sister for me.